Welcome, welcome. We are here live for the drop-in, and it's going to be a chat with some of the top skateboarders in the world and out here on the World Skateboarding Tour. Angelo Caro is with us from Peru. Ivan Monteiro is with us from Brazil. We have Keet Oldenbeuving from the Netherlands and Liv Lovelace out of Australia. And we are here in Colle Oppio, and we're getting hyped for the finals that is about to go down tonight. And we're going to do some chatting about skateboarding, traveling, competition, injuries, and everything in between. And it's Go Skateboarding Day today. So, yeah, happy Go Skateboarding Day to everyone. Celebrate. So I just want to get started by maybe asking you guys, like, what would your normal Go Skateboarding Day look like if you were just chilling in your hometown? What would you be doing?
Skateboarding day, I'll go skate with my friends, Grew up doing a lot of go skateboarding days in Brazil. We swarm in Sao Paulo in the streets, with going to the most classic spots. So for me, normally in Brazil.
Should I go? Yes. Oh my god. All right. I guess there's always like events going on around the city. In my hometown, it's like the local skate park will organize it or a skate shop will organize it. And it's like go spot to spot, little best trick events. Everybody goes out and skates. The weather's usually getting good. It's summer starting, so yeah, everyone's out skating.
For me personally, I feel like I try my best to just like be with my homies, be with my friends, try and like bring some of the younger generation like to the events that are going on in Sydney, and I don't know, just create a good vibe and share the love of skateboarding with everyone like in your hometown. I think that's the sickest thing about Go Skateboarding Day.
Of course. Angelo.
Just sí, okay. In my person, like I stay in my country with my friends, with my family, my brother skate too. But in this time, I stay here with my friends of the war.
Nice.
That's cool in Rome, one more time.
In Rome, yeah, of course. Oh, thank you all. And so before we dive into some of the bigger topics, I just want to ask you all, what is your favourite ice cream flavour?
Pistachio.
It's a classic.
I'm gonna go with Ferrero Rocher.
Ooh.
I feel like mine changes a lot. I'll go like maybe strawberry, like something fruity.
Nice, yeah. All right, yeah, Angelo, pistachio, yeah, it is a classic. Okay, let's talk about, you talked all about your hometowns just then. Liv, let's go to you. Say these guys are going to come out and hang out with you in Australia for a skate trip. Where are you going to take them? What are you going to do?
Okay, good question. I feel like, first of all, I'm from Sydney, so we're going to skate the city. We're going to skate like places like Mom Place, do a bit of like skate tourism. For me, like going to the beach and surfing is like really sick that you can like skate, surf, and do a bunch of things in one day. So gonna try and show you a bit of the city, and then also like get you out of the city and take you to the burbs, and like, I don't know, we have some of the best beaches in the world. So we're going to skate, but we're also going to spend some time at the beach too.
What's Kate going to eat?
Some Vegemite on toast. She's going to hate it, but she's going to eat some Vegemite on toast.
All right. What about you, Ivan? If we're coming to Brazil, what are we going to do?
To Brazil, I'll show. There's so many good spots where I'm from, Sao Paulo. I'll take them to Vale. It's like a classic spot with the blocks that you see in a lot of videos. And that's downtown Sao Paulo. From there, you can go to a lot of other, Roosevelt Square and other really classic spots. I think those two spots, take them the first one, and then the second one, finish the day at Roosevelt. That's a good one.
And what is Angelo going to do when he goes and skates there? What trick? What trick have you got?
Oh, the name is my favorite place for skate in the street. Residencial de San Felipe, Jesus Maria is the name. I like this place. Have like residential is like very too many house, but have good spots too, like maybe
Nice.
5 spots in one place. I think so. This a great day for skating.
All right. Thank you, guys. So let's move into competition and on the World Skate Tour. Do you have any like pre-competition rituals? Anything that you go through every time just to get you prepared?
For me personally, not really. At the moment, it's kind of every contest is a little bit different. I'm coming from different places, whether I'm coming from Australia or off like a filming trip. So, no, not really for me. If anything, I just like try and skate the first practice and almost like not think about the contest. For me, I think what works best is go skating and just like try and have fun. And if for the first 45-minute practice, if I just go skating, don't really think about the contest, have fun. I'm gonna like walk off the course and be able to like say to my coach, Bo, like, all right, this is my line. And he's like, oh, how do you want to do that? And I'm like, oh, I just had fun and it took me around this way and these are my tricks, so I'm gonna throw them in. So that's how I kind of run it up.
That's awesome.
I like check my outfit. I'm stretching.
Yeah, the fit check.
Yeah,
All right.
I like listen music too in my headphones. But
What
relax.
song? What song?
I like Bad Bunny, Latina música,
All right, gets you
like
going.
reggaeton. But when skating, I like to listen like relax music. It's like more chill for my mind.
Calm.
Yeah, calm.
Okay.
For me, I always stretch a lot before contest. Also, I always pray and ask God, like, hey, I just want to leave this contest healthy, be able to skate, not get any injuries or anything like that. I feel like those are like what gets you more nervous to really throw yourself out there. And like to listen to music, keep myself relaxed, and yeah, normally that keeps me calm.
I feel like I don't do too much differently than any other day. Try to wake up, have a good amount of sleep
Yeah.
the night before, but otherwise, I think if you think too much about the contest and try to be too much in your own world, it gets maybe too big.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Some pressure.
go to the park, see the rest skate, hang out with your friends, and just have a good time. I think is the most important. Don't think too much about it.
All right. Nice. So, Ivan, you commented on injury there, and we don't really want to talk about it. We never want to see it or take one ourselves. But you all have, obviously, it comes with the territory, had gnarly injuries. Talk about how you come back from that, and do you come back like stronger, or how is it in your mind or physically?
If you push yourself a lot, you can come back stronger. I feel like that's the nature of skateboarding. Like you get injured and then you want to come back and you want to get to that same place that you were feeling super good before. And yeah, for me, it happens. Injuries happens. One of the World Skate events, I broke my arm.
I remember.
And yeah, I came back
You
and
did.
I got stronger. So it's just trust
Better
the
than
process.
ever.
Yeah, and so just trust the process. And then yeah, we love skateboarding, so we're always gonna push ourselves and come back from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liv, I know you've taken pretty gnarly injury.
I've had my fair share for sure. I think number one thing to remember is you have to pay to play at the end of the day. If you want to be a part of this, you want to get better, you're probably going to get hurt, and that's okay. For me personally, I think I just try and skate and have fun, and then it like comes back naturally. You got to put the hard work in to get back to where you were and then further ahead. And then usually I think the universe kind of like allows something to happen. For example, I snapped my arm really badly when I was a kid. And I think the moment where I like trusted myself again was I had a similar fall and I put my arm down in the same sense. And I was like, wow, okay, like my arm would have snapped and it didn't snap. So like, I'm good. Like, stop stressing about it. Stop freaking out. Like, trust yourself and move forward and move past it. So that like, you just got to stay consistent, keep doing your work, and eventually, like, you'll have a moment in time where you're like, all right, now I can, like, 100% let go of it.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that with us. For you, Kate.
I think the older you get, or maybe the longer you skate, there's more little things that kind of keep happening in your body. You fall into the same ways, and things kind of come back. And I think it's just important to like know your body. I think you get to know your body a lot more every time, and just even for me, if I don't go to the gym or stretch or do these things, like I'll feel worse. And I think it's knowing your body and knowing how to get back from even the little things, and really just yeah, understand what's really going on.
Yeah, it's hard. Like I think so for the skateboarders when you have injuries or pain your, I don't know. I pain my ankle like 3 months ago. I broke two ligaments of my ankle. I recovery in like, I'm not recovery now, but tried skateboard 1 week ago. But it's difficult. Like change your plan of the day when you skateboard. When you're skating, in your day you're skating all the time. When you not can skate, it's like so sad for your mind, for you, for your life. I don't know. I feel 2 months so sad. But when I know this competition, I say, okay, I need to try. I go to doctor. I go to recovery in physio, but it's difficult. But the mind is strong. So when you think like I can, you do it.
Yeah, like Liv said, when you trust yourself, when you can believe in yourself again. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Let's go talk about the World Skateboarding Tour again. So, a few of you have represented your country at the Olympic Games, and now this is the first qualifier on the road to LA 2028. Talk to me either about what makes you keep going, like, especially UK. You've been to 2 Olympic Games already. What makes you want to do that again? And if you haven't, what makes you want to be there? That's you, yeah. Come on. Why do you want to be there? Talk about it. What drives you, Ivan?
I love skating, and since they announced that skateboarding was going to be in Olympics, it was always a big dream, I see, the Brazilian homies and people from other countries doing it, and I feel like because I was so close on the first one, I was like, oh, I think I can do it, and just that like, can I or can I not do it? You want to challenge yourself to be able to fulfill your dream. And I actually, I was like, oh, I think I can. And I still think that I can. I tried twice and I fall short, but we're going to try the third one, So it's like, you're pushing yourself and you're just trying to fulfill that dream. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. We believe in you.
Yes. Thank you.
Guys.
I
One
think
day, bro.
being on this tour, you see all these different places in the world. It's a great way to get better at skating. I think just going to these competitions and skating a lot makes you a better skater, makes you a better skater even in the streets. Yeah, meeting a lot of people, going places, I think that's the most important part of it. Just, yeah, getting better and loving skating itself. And obviously the experience is really cool and it's something that not many people get to do. And
Yeah, like you carried the flag, didn't you, at the
Yeah, I
at the
did.
Tokyo Games? Like, that must have
Yeah.
been amazing.
it was wild. I got the call a couple weeks prior and he was like, yeah, you're the youngest one on the team. Do you want to carry it? And I was like, I didn't even know what it was. It's like, what does that mean? And then I did, and it was really cool. There was no one in the stadium because of COVID, but it's still, you could feel it. And
Yeah, and
Yeah, it was
billions of people
even
are watching.
going to Paris after was, you really understood how big of an event it is. And even if in Tokyo there wasn't anyone watching, you could still know that like people watch
Meant a
TV. It's
lot,
like millions
yeah.
of people on the TV, which is insane and nothing like any other skate event.
Yeah.
So it definitely is special.
Now my motivation is represent my country, my colors with my skateboard. And so this opportunity is the same door for all countries. When you go into big country with big talent, but you don't have the same opportunities with other, like, I don't know, other country like have more money or have more support.
Yeah.
um, you need to try and you need to say, okay, these are same doors. I need to go into the same door for show my talent or show my skateboard. I'm stay so close in Tokyo in one medal.
Yeah.
In Paris, I stay so close for competed only for one place. But I know in LA 2028, I'm stay have one more opportunity for compete. I'm try one more time for sure. That's my motivation is represent my country.
Thank you. Liv, you went to Paris, right?
Yeah, I did. I think for me, a couple things. First of all, like represent Australia is pretty sick. I love where I come from. I feel very blessed to be born there. So it's cool to represent Australia. And I think the other thing for me is like I want to better myself. Yeah, I got to Paris, but I didn't really skate necessarily the way that I'd want to, and that's okay. Sometimes that's how it goes. But I want to prove to myself that number one, I can go again. And number two, I can do even better than I did last time. So I think that's a massive motivation. And then, as Kate said, like the opportunities that come with the Olympics to travel the world, make new friends, and like be a part of this and like show the world what skating is and like how fun it is. And the culture of it is like really cool to be a part of. So there's a couple reasons, but yeah, at the end of the day, I want to like beat myself and better myself. So I'm coming back with, I don't know, a bit more motivation this time. I want to do better.
All right, let's send these guys good vibes, positive thoughts. Hope you can all make your dreams come true. Let's stick with the World Skateboarding Tour. Can you tell me what maybe has been your favourite stop or a favourite feature on a course? Anything springing to mind?
I would say for me personally, my favorite stops probably Japan. It was pretty sick, like culturally, to experience that. I don't know, it was close to home, which was nice. From Australia, we're always like getting on the plane and it's like 24 hours of travel. So
And then
8
time
hours.
difference.
Yeah, 8 hours was sick. I was like, wow, this is close. This is easy. So Japan was really dope. And then, I don't know, they're all cool because at the end of the day, like, every place in the world is unique in its own way. And I think it's cool that we get to experience it, but you get to come and, like, hang out with your best friends. So, like, no matter, like, the skate aspect, it's always fun because, like, you have good people, good vibes, and then, like, skating is, like, a bonus. But at the end of the day, that's, like, the main motivation.
For me, the favorite stop was Sao Paulo. It was pretty cool to have and see all the pros, in my city.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just 30 minutes away from where I grew up. So it was amazing to see, such a big event and like road to the Olympics and all of that happen so close to home. So that was definitely my favorite one.
And the Brazilians are always
it was
so
it was
hyped
such
in the
amazing
crowd,
vibe,
aren't they?
yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a shame about the rain, but
Yeah, I had to do a run in the rain there. So yeah, it happens. It happens.
does. Yeah.
Oh, it's difficult select one, but I like it's difficult. Like you, I like look like different culture, different food.
Yeah.
But I think Sao Paulo is cool too. I like the people of Brazil. The energy is so cool.
Yeah.
Um,
And you like the course?
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, la comida es farofa, azaí, la carne. But here is good too. The pistachio, la pasta. I love all of stuff. I waiting for one stop in Peru. That's listen so good.
Yeah. We love to come.
It is.
I think it's hard to pick like a favorite place. I think it's just really cool that we get to go to all these places that maybe otherwise you wouldn't really ever get to go. Like Shanghai, for example, I wouldn't otherwise ever go to Shanghai.
Yeah.
It's not something that really is a place that people really go to, especially from Europe. Maybe more often now than prior. But we went to Russia once on the Tokyo cycle.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're going to go to Paraguay. So I think it's just these countries that maybe otherwise we wouldn't go to. In Europe, I think everybody kind of goes everywhere in Europe and around, maybe to Brazil too and to the US. But really any other countries is just special to go to.
Yeah, all right. So talking about the course and some of the features, is there anything that you really sticks out on one of the courses or anything that you think the course is missing from a street skater's point of view?
Hips.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yes, that's why the one in Japan was so dope. It was like the first time we had like a proper good hip.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, yo, this is so sick. We never had that. We always going back and forth straight, and now people can skate different ways.
What was the best trick on the hip?
Kairi was doing some crazy stuff, right? For like full cab heel.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Pew!
Super pop, so much style. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything, Liv?
I'm just gonna second what you
Stick with
said.
the
Yeah, the
hips,
hips.
yeah.
I feel like
All right.
Japan was so fun because of that, and like it was a hip, but it also like created an opportunity to like skate it in a different way. Like I remember Poe was like not really going over the hip the way you were meant to. She was like going up and over and like gapping, and I don't know. It just like creatively, it was really fun to watch. Like sometimes the practices can be a little bit like of the same to watch, and then in Japan when there was the hip, it was like, wow, this is like you don't know what's coming at any moment. So like it keeps it interesting. I think it was sick.
I thought that was one of the best that I've seen. Absolutely, yeah. Japan, like you said, for all the other reasons around the culture and being somewhere different, but that hip and then volleying. Some people were volleying out that long thing, and it was really cool. Let's talk a bit about each other here. Like, so who cracks you up? Who's really funny on the tour? Maybe not just within this group, but who's the one that's bringing the vibes?
That's a good question. Let me think about this.
I got one. I think
Yeah?
who brings the vibes and always makes me laugh is Dano Woolley. He always has good energy and like doesn't take it too seriously. He cares like very deeply, but then like will just make you happy. And if he knows you're down, he'll like come and try and make you like smile and laugh. So
He brings you up.
yeah, Dano's the man.
Cool.
There's so many homies that are funny, but David Tuesta, this homie is always making jokes.
He's a funny
always
guy.
laughing. I look at him and I cannot just not crack a smile, just not laugh. He's always just joking around. So
Yeah.
for sure, he's one of the homies that I always laughing around.
Yeah, so yeah, I have David all the time. I share room with him. It's so fun. But so Sora is fun too. He smile all the time when skating, when stay chill too. But yeah, it's Sora for me.
Amazing. Did you?
I think all the Japanese watching them skate together and just have a good time on the course. It's nice to see them have fun, and I don't know. I think everybody's always wondering what they're talking about because they're always just laughing and cracking jokes and
Always.
can't understand what they're saying.
Some of my funniest things is little May Ozeki, like she'd take the heaviest slam and she just jumps up, smiles, and then the coaches are laughing, and I just think, wow, it's a really good vibe, definitely. Let's talk about the level out here and the finals coming up. I mean, semis yesterday sort of blew the lid off everything. It was like a final a year ago. Who are you watching out there? Who should we expect to really go? Come on,
I think my answer's pretty obvious.
come on.
Chloe
Yeah,
is like the one to watch. I last year got to actually help like MC a little bit in the booth, and I remember she like clutched up last year to win with the 50-50 kickflip, and then yesterday in semis like repeated that exact moment. It was kind of deja vu. So then like for today I'm like, whoa, what happened in finals last year has already happened for her. So like
Yeah.
the sky's really high, which is going to be sick. So yeah, I'm going to be cheering Chloe on for sure.
amazing.
It's nice to see like that there's so many different girls in the final.
Yeah,
It's not, the usual thing, and there's more different countries represented, I
Yeah.
think. So it's just
it could be
the
somebody
girls, it could
getting
be
a podium
anyone.
for the first time.
Yeah,
Chen
and the
Chi
level.
Shui hasn't been on the podium yet.
true.
Jill Shin has just broken onto the scene from in Japan in Kitakyushu, and she's qualified in top spot. So
Yeah, there's some familiar faces, but definitely some new ones. So it's exciting to see. I think it's going to play out differently maybe than at least different lines, different tricks, and it's going to be fun to watch.
yeah. What about you guys?
Oh, I think so. Matthias look fire. Strong. He wanna go.
He is always
Yeah.
determined, isn't he?
Streak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm waiting for watch new tricks too, new lines.
Yeah.
Like we used these 3 times here, so maybe it's more fun when you see new tricks and new lines, and that's perfect. I'm waiting for that.
For me, I think that they're all gonna kill it. Of course, they're in finals, but if I have somebody to watch out, it's the homie from Brazil, Wallace.
Yes.
He's bringing the heat. He got some new tricks, and
Yeah.
yeah, that crazy magnetic flick, you know? It's insane. I
Every
am biased
time.
to say because I'm from Brazil, but
Yeah.
super talented, dedicated kid, and I think that he's going to do really good today.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you heard it here first. It's not long to go. Make sure you stay tuned for the finals and see if these guys' predictions come true. So we've got the live chat going. So we've got a question in on the live chat, and it's around: do you think that the women and men should compete together? So
I can start with that.
Yeah.
I think, for me personally, no, I don't really think in this environment we should compete together, but I also think that there is a space for that as well. I actually love contests where like you just go to a contest and like everyone skates together. I think it's really sick.
just like a jam, everyone's just getting involved.
Yeah, the vibes are high with that, but
Yeah.
I think when we're speaking kind of about the Olympic stuff, like, you know, the women's level is catching up quickly to the men, but it's kind of two different things. So I don't think maybe it's fair on the skaters, but then also like on the judges. Like, how do you kind of manage that situation? So like, yeah, I think there's a space for that in skateboarding for sure, but maybe not in the Olympic world just yet. Maybe one day, but I don't think we're there, in my
Alright.
personal opinion.
Sure.
I think that, I mean, I grew up skating with the guys. I think we all did, especially because women's skating is such a new thing and it's very rapidly growing. And now you see that there's
Yeah.
skate parks full of girls, little girls, older women, and it's just really cool to see how much it's grown, and especially also like the level has grown. You know, it's getting closer and closer, but there's definitely a gap. I think maybe it'll always be a gap. Maybe at some point we'll catch up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think maybe in this there's a bit of too much of a gap. But I grew up competing with the guys, and still at local competitions and things. You know, there might not always be like categories, and it's always fun to skate with everyone together. So maybe
Yeah.
in something like this, no, but
But there is space
Yes,
for it. Yeah,
definitely.
of course.
I agree with her, you know.
Yeah.
I think that there's contests and spaces where, you know, we all skate together,
Yep.
you know. For the Olympic level, I think that it's not there yet, but the girls are progressing so fast. You know, it's insane. Every year is getting closer. So who knows? If one day it might happen, you know?
Yeah. Let's talk about, actually, I want you, Ivan, to tell me one trick that Angelo does that is just mind-blowing. How his style, what he does, what is it?
Bigger flip from blunt down anywhere in the world, bro. The only one that
Yeah,
can do
come
it,
on.
It's
It's
incredible.
true.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's mind blowing. It makes no sense to me, and I do tray flips a lot. So
Yeah.
I see that, and I still don't understand how he does it.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. And guys, Ivan is one of the most technical Brazilian skateboarders that's ever come out of that place. What's a trick that he's just, you know, signature move, what he's known for?
tray flip nose blunts.
You read
Come
my
on.
mind on that one. I was about to say, like, that to me, like,
Yeah.
tray flip nose blind, if someone was to say that trick, I would think of you. Like, you have the most
sure.
textbook one out there. It's beautiful to watch.
I cannot like Nolly Hill flip to 70 out. That look beautiful.
Yes.
This flow, bro.
So
I have
tech.
this trick, but it's like when I see you, say, wow, how?
Ow.
In all spots.
Yeah.
The half cab knows is Kate's trick.
Oh yeah, it's your trick too.
She's the boss of that.
She's
Okay.
definitely got the app going fakey. All the creative moves. Liv, what for you is something that Kate's just dialed?
It's the fakey stuff for me as well.
Yeah.
I think, like, it's really hard to do what you do going forwards, backwards. And I think she's one of the people out there that at the end of the day probably does forwards and backwards like as close to each other, like the level. So that to me is like so impressive. Or like even we were skating recently at a skate park together and she would go like Mach 10 and then just like the way she would feel comfortable to jump around and like change. I was just standing there like, man, if I did that, I'd probably be on the floor right now. Me and all the Aussies were tripping on it. And I was like, she's just so comfortable going backwards. And I think that's so sick.
Yeah, sick. When I think of you, Liv, I think the slam cover, obviously, like longest handrail. And it's true, like out here, you're skating those big down rails and it's, yeah, I appreciate how you hold and how you have control. So yeah, we've done 30 minutes. This has been a great chat, guys. I really appreciate getting to know you more. and understanding more about how you feel about the journey to LA and skateboarding, especially in this beautiful city, Rome. And thanks to everybody that's joined us out here and also on the live chat. And we'll see you again soon. Don't forget to keep tuned in, because the finals is going to make history tonight. So yeah, we'll see you there.